Hello guys, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. I am back with another video. It is very useful and informative video for all the beginners to learn. Please like, subscribe and share to my channel for more tech related informative topics. Now let's get into the video. The topic of my today's video is deep learning. What are natural networks? Natural networks, also known as artificial neural networks or simulated neural networks, are a subset for machine learning and are at the heart of deep learning algorithms. Their names or structures are inspired by the human brain, mimicking the way that biological neurons signal to one another. Artificial natural networks are comprised of node layers containing an input layer, one or more hidden layers, and an output layer. Each node or artificial neuron connected to another and has an associated weight and threshold. If the output of any individual node is above the specified threshold value, the node is activated, sending data to the next layer of the network. Otherwise, no data is passed along to the next layer of the network. Different types of natural networks in deep learning. Artificial natural networks, convolution natural network, recurrent natural network, standard or artificial neural network. A signal perceptron can be imagined as a logistic regression. Artificial neural network or ANN is a group of multiple perceptrons neurons at each layer. ANN also known as a feed-forward neural network because inputs are processed only in the forward direction. Artificial neural network is capable of learning any nonlinear function. Hence, these networks are popularly known as universal function approximators. ANNs have the capacity to learn weights that map may input or to output. One of the main reasons behind universal approximation is the activation function. Activation functions introduce nonlinear properties to the network. This helps the network learn any complex relationship between input and output. Recurrent neural network. A looping constraint or the hidden layer of ANN turns to RNN. RNN captures the sequential information present in the output data, dependency between the words in the text while making predictions. RNNs share the permanent across different line steps. This is popularly known as parameter sharing. This results in fewer permanent to train that decrease the conceptual consist. Convolution neural network. Convolution neural network or CNN are all the rage in the deep learning community right now. These CNN models are being used across different applications and domains, and they have especially prevalent in images and video processing projects. CNN learns the filters automatically without mentioning it especially. They help us in identifying the object accuracy, the location of an object as well as its relation with other objects in an image. Logistic regression as a neural network. Logistic regression is a binary classification method. It can be moduled as a function that can take in any number of inputs and constrains the output to be between 0 and 1. This means we can think of logistic regression as one layer neural network. For a binary input, if the true label is what is gradient? A gradient measures how much the output of a function changes. If you change the input as a little bit, it simply measures the change in all weights with regard to the change in error. You can also think of a gradient as the slope of a function. The higher the gradient, the steeper the slope and the faster a model can be learned. But if the slope is 0, the model stops learning. Said it more mathematically, a gradient is a partial driven with respect to its inputs. deep neural network for image classification or application. We reshape and standardize the image before finding them to network. The code is given in the cell below. Packages. Let's first import all the packages that you will need during this assignment. NumPy, Metaprofitable, H5py, PIL, Spatie. Layer deep neural network. We will build a deep neural network to distinguish CAN images from no-CAT image. However, here is a specified network representation. First, let's take a look at some images. The L-layer model labeled incorrectly. This will show a few mislabeled images. A few types of images the model tends to do poorly or includes cat body in an unusual position, cat appearance against a background, camera angle, brightness of the picture, scale variation. So guys, that's it. That's the end of my today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you people like my video. Please subscribe, like and share to my channel for more tech related informative topics for all the beginners.